So the introduction to the Hall of Fame about David Ortiz got me thinking. What about Mark Mcgwire, Sammy Sosa, and Alex Rodriguez? If you go back to '97 after the ill-fated strike of '94, you remember attendance was down. Then all of a sudden, chicks dig the long ball. And if you remember the Lethal Weapon, White Cop, Black Cop of Big Mac and Sammy Sosa, St. Louis Cardinals, Chicago Cubs, the home run chase that brought baseball back. You remember Tom Glavine, Greg Maddox, Bud Selig endorsed it. Chicks dig the long ball. That's what they did for the game. They brought this hype and hoopla. But a strange thing happened. Now the baseball got their juice back, and so they come out and say these guys did this and did that. They no longer have no room to put them in the hall. That brings me to Alex Rodriguez. He's in the same boat as David Ortiz. He Now, like Mcgwire, he won the World Series, but he played on New York Yankees. Very prominent, very charismatic, crossover appeal, uh, gregarious. Got that crossover juice that further along than Jose Canseco did. And he tested positive for the steroids. Now, but he got 30%, 36% on the ballot. And that don't sound like much. But would I be shocked if Alex Rodriguez somehow snuck it up? Mm-mm. Because guess what? He's one of the best analysts in baseball. He's a product pitchman. He sits there with Frank Thomas and David Ortiz, all World Series winners, and all corporate America product pitchmen. You ask me and you tell me, does the juice forbid you? Now, when Mcgwire testified in Congress, he got a batting coaching gig because Tony La Russa always hooked him up, but he was low key. I think Sosa had something was low key. And you know Rafael Palmeiro, you ain't seen him. You put him on a milk carton. But Alex Rodriguez been very visible. Very. Because it's a go along, get along. Kurt Schilling had that job with ESPN until he started running his mouth and he came off like a junior whopper Rush Limbaugh. But I'm just telling you, it's interesting how I thinking about Mark Mcgwire, Sammy Sosa, and Alex Rodriguez in the hall. But the thing is, a banishment from that does not wreck your career per se. Because you still get a job. Barry Bonds had a job with the Marlins. Giants and the Marlins. Clemens did too. So if you're so bad, how could you get employed by a game and a system and the commissioner, they agree to and put you in a job? So if you're bad, that's like if you work for the FBI or something or government, or you were accused of something of insider trading or probably you still working for the corporation and the system. I want somebody to explain it to me. But that's my thoughts and takes about Mark Mcgwire, Sammy Sosa, and Alex Rodriguez in the Hall reality possibility. Give me your thoughts and your takes. Please like to subscribe, welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another. And how is it that if they're so bad that they still get employment, but yet they can't get into the hall, but yet they made big money and no one knows all the facts? I'm out.